Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially it can be effective from both a defensive or offensive viewpoint. It all depends on the manager and his personnel and whether he prefers getting on the front foot or just thinking a little negatively. We'll have to wait and see.
The way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Fermin. And it's Olmo. Fermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
No outsmarting him this time.
Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
He is through here!
And it's Lopez. Pinches it off him.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace.
Now it's Yamal.
Yamal! Borussia Dortmund
Yet to have an attempt on goal. Schlotterbeck.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rashford does really well to win the ball there.
Casado.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Ryerson. Pass somewhat off target. Fermin couldn't squeeze it through.
There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That is good strength.
Nemecha.
Fermin wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through.
And this is Lewandowski. Crosses it in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Yamal with the short one. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona!
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's had it taken off him. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He can run onto that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Girassi. Brandt knocks it into space. Now it's Girassi. And the ball's come loose here. Tries to pass it through. Rashford picks it up out wide. He's got away. Pings it across. Gets his head on it! It's bounced back off the post. Schlotterbeck. Ryerson. Heading backwards. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today.
Yeah, you don't
that
get any
parking
points
in
for
the area
stating
around
the obvious,
stadium
Peter,
is
but
strictly
thankfully
forbidden.
this is still
Please
very
use parking
savable.
provided
Keep
by
things
the club or
simple,
any other paid
keep
parking
the
facilities
intensity
in the
high,
area.
and hope for an
Everyone
early
please
goal.
welcome the
If
two
that
sides.
happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nemecha. And it's Brandt. Girassi is onto this. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. And it's Lopez. And Dani Olmo. And it's Balde. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rashford.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Crosses it in here. Real chance! Ryerson. Nemecha. Borussia Dortmund still this single goal behind. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Brandt. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Anton. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Brandt. Brandt goes steaming forward. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good ball, good take. Nemecha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hangs in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Balde. Eric Garcia. And it's Koundé. Kubasi. Fermin. And Balde is given the time to pick a pass. Dani Olmo. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And the cross comes in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll see him.
He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Dani Olmo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making another change here. Eric Garcia. And the keeper takes decisive action. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And that's another good win of the ball. Kubasi. De Jong. That has been slung wide. He's found the way through. They're urging it. And a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Girassi. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now who's going to be first to this? The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rafinha. Balde. Stood up well to him there. And it's Balde. Casado. And Rafinha.
Oh, that's delightful.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Brandt. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That has not gone well.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Volunteers